Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers, like I say. Like, I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy. I'm coming to see all the bad bitches. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can contract.
Whew, the secret's out and it's messy. Boosie can't play clueless anymore. The tape's out, and now he's spiraling hard. After that wild moment with Sexy Plus went viral, everything blew up fast. But it wasn't just a wild night. People are saying he might have left with more than just memories, if you know what I mean. Let's break down the moment that had everyone talking. Boosie got way too hyped when Sexyy Red pulled up in that barely there outfit. Her fit was straight up showing everything. No filter, no chill. And Boosie? That man was cheesing like he just won $1 million. That one look he gave her, people caught on quick, real quick. It was like Wi-Fi speed the way they started connecting the dots. Her top was doing nothing to hide what was underneath. Folks were whispering, did Boosie and Sexyy Red really hook up? And even wilder, some are claiming she might have left him with something extra. These same rumors been circling her name before and now. Boosie's caught in that storm too. It all started when Boosie looked like he was on cloud 9. Sexyy Red slid through in a skin-tight outfit that screamed attention. Nothing was left to the imagination. That print was bold and loud. And Boosie? He lit up like it was Christmas Day. That grin wasn't innocent. Not even close. It was the type of stare that says, yeah, that happened. But wait. Things got even messier when the streets started saying Sexyy Red wasn't feeling how Boosie tried to act like nothing went down.
Boosie bad, Sexyy Red bad ass. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out, nipple.
So what did Sexyy Red do? Word on the street, she clapped back dirty. Allegedly, she gave Boosie something he can't shake off, something permanent, all out of spite. That's the rumor flying fast out here. Folks are saying she hit him with that forever stamp. Again, allegedly. But come on now, this ain't out of nowhere. Boosie's always talking wild, saying way too much, and never keeping it low-key. So of course he wasn't gonna admit messing around with Sexyy Red, not publicly, but people are saying he picked the wrong one to play with. And now, she might have left him with a daily reminder that won't fade. Let's not pretend Sexyy Red's name hasn't been buzzing in these streets, and not in the cleanest way either. Folks been whispering about her linking up with Gucci third leg. Yeah, that dude. The same one people say been passing STDs around like free samples. So when the rumors started flying about Sexyy Red possibly doing the same, people didn't hesitate to connect those dots. And Boosie? Word is he might be headed for a quick stop at the clinic. And if that's true, that's a cold L to carry. But this ain't even the first time people thought something freaky was going down between them. Remember when Sexyy Red dropped that photo in bed next to some mystery man rocking an ankle monitor? The internet lost it. Everyone swore that was Boosie chillin' under the covers. And to top it off, she captioned it with lyrics from her own track. I like effin' with drillers, Dreadhead K, straight out of her song, Shake Your Dreads. Now tell me that don't scream Boosie energy. But the second those rumors started catching heat, Boosie was not here for it. He jumped straight on X and let off a post. I'm blocking all y'all fans asking if that's me in that pic with Sexyy Red. That ain't my ankle size or color. He was mad. Then he tried to shut it all down by saying he was chilling on vacation with his daughter when that pic dropped.
You are an OnlyFans star?
Yes.
What happened between you and Gucci third leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. But I don't have HSV1, I have HSV.
But the internet? They weren't buying none of it. especially since Boosie's been spotted with an ankle monitor before. Fans pulled out old pics and started fact-checking. And let's be real, the receipts don't lie. And for the folks claiming Sexyy Red and Boosie is a reach, let me put you on. This didn't start with Boosie. This mess first came up when Sexyy Red's own ex came out swinging on social media. That man didn't hold nothing back. He told it all, loud and raw. Dude claimed she gave him an SDT and made it very clear it wasn't no rumor. It got real when he dropped actual receipts, a leaked phone call where he straight up confronted her. And the convo? Crazy. He was like, "Do all your ninjas know what's going on with you? You telling them you burning or lying like you did me?" Then he hit her with, "Can't get rid of that." The audio was wild, raw, emotional, no filters. And the second it hit the internet, it was over. The timeline dragged her hard. She couldn't even catch a break. After that phone call dropped, people started side-eyeing Sexyy Red hard. But she wasn't about to sit back and let the internet eat her up without clapping back. She hit social media quick with a response. "It's not true." 2, y'all believe anything on this app.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So
Did y'all
then
go
we
to the
both
doctor
went to the
together?
doctor. Yeah, we went to the doctor
Yeah.
together. And then we both was like, "Well, you two people," and he like, "You 2 people too." I'm like,
But let's be real. After hearing that leaked audio, most folks weren't trying to hear none of it. The damage was already done. And truth be told, Boosie ain't the only one with his name tangled in this mess. That phone call just added fuel to a fire that was already blazing. Her ex didn't just drop dirt. He painted a whole picture of Sexyy Red moving reckless, like it's been going down like this for a minute. But here's the wildest part. Sexyy Red kinda outed herself too, with no pressure. She said it out loud, clear as day. Back in June 2023, she showed up on Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and spilled everything. No filters, no shame. She straight up admitted she caught chlamydia twice. Yep, twice. And she even told the full story. Said her and her man split up because he was out there acting up. They both went messing with other people. Then they got back together, and boom. Next thing she knew, she was infected again. She said when they linked back up, something just felt off. They both went to the doctor together, and boom, double positive test. That moment, silent.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good.
Awkward. You could feel the vibe shift in that room when the doctor hit them with the news. Now listen, folks make mistakes. It happens. But when you stack that on top of all the other crazy rumors circling her name, the whole story starts looking real grimy, and folks ain't quick to forget that kind of mess. And just when you thought the drama might cool off, nope. Sexyy Red didn't disappear after all that heat. She doubled down. She went and dropped a lipstick line, but not just some regular makeup drop. Nah. She named the shades after STDs. Yeah, you heard that right. Names like Yellow Discharge, Gonorrhea, and even Cookie Juice. Like, what? Maybe in her mind it was some edgy marketing stunt, but to most people, it came off straight up nasty. Folks were disgusted, calling it one of the most tone-deaf things they'd ever seen. Now, the real question. How did Boosie not catch any of this before linking with her? Maybe it's because Sexyy Red always called herself the modern-day Boosie.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to f her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe? I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet on me, you f***ed her though.
And maybe he thought she was just wild in the same way he used to be. But the street's been talking. And it's not just about who she's been with. It's about how she's been smelling, too. Chicago rapper Von Off 1700 didn't hold back. He went public saying after messing with her, he couldn't even wash the smell off, even after a full shower. That ain't the kind of thing you just say for attention. He sounded serious. And the craziest part? The big blogs and media pages been dead quiet on it. Like they're trying to keep this whole mess under wraps. And it ain't just random folks talking. Even Lord Jamar stepped in with some heavy commentary. He said Sexyy Red ain't just wild. She's a pawn in a bigger game meant to tear down the culture. That statement had folks looking real sideways. He didn't sugarcoat a thing either. Said the industry's pushing her to the top because she represents everything toxic. According to him, they're out here rewarding the lowest of the low. And Sexyy Red? She's front and center. That accusation alone was heavy. But Lord Jamar didn't stop there. He backed up Von Off 1700's claim about Sexyy Red's hygiene, saying she looked like the type where you walk in a room and instantly something smells off. Straight brutal. But then it got even crazier. Jamar claimed he saw a video where Sexyy Red herself admitted that her own stuff was smelling foul. Now, whether that clip really exists or it's just street chatter, we don't know. But Jamar stood on it. He said, "I seen the video where she said her own was stinking. Did you see that?" And the way he said it, he wasn't playing. He sounded locked in. And just when you think it couldn't get messier, Jamar took it way deeper. He went full conspiracy theory and claimed Sexyy Red might be an industry plant. Yup.
Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in a room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
He said she was dropped right into the spotlight to promote everything wrong. Gang life, baby mama chaos, even certain pharmaceutical agendas. That's the kind of talk that makes folks start looking at the industry sideways. Like, what's really going on behind the scenes? Now, of course, Sexyy Red wasn't about to just sit quiet after all that. But instead of directly checking Von Off 1700, she swerved the convo and said, "Ask Chief Keef if my kitty stank." Wait, what? Where did Chief Keef even come from in this story? The moment she threw his name into the mix, the internet froze. Like, why drop his name unless he was actually part of the picture too? Now the streets are going crazy. Folks are saying maybe Von Off 1700 wasn't the only one who got up close. Allegedly. Chief Keef might have tapped in too. The plot just keeps twisting. And don't forget, there's already been plenty of drama around Sexyy Red and Chief Keef. They've been linked in rumors, worked on music together, and now folks are starting to wonder, was there way more going on behind the scenes? Some new selfies had people looking at them real different. Sexyy Red was booed up, rocking his chain, and posted up all cozy. And let's not act brand new. When a woman throws on a man's chain, that's usually code for, yeah, we locked in. This didn't look like no just friends situation. The timeline lit up with questions. Is Chief Keef her man now, or what? Once the internet got to spinning wild, Sexyy Red jumped on IG trying to cool things down. She said her and Chief Keef were like siblings. But come on, nobody was buying that story. Especially when she was out here throwing little jabs at Chief Keef or play flirting with King Von's sister, Kayla B. Like, if y'all are just siblings, why you pressed about who he's talking to?
Chief Keef wasn't your boyfriend. I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just saying, no, I don't. I'm just saying. No, don't say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was your man now?
Then, to flip the whole internet again, Sexyy Red hopped back on IG. But this time, she doubled down. She flexed Chief Keef's chain again, but took it to another level. She tucked that man's chain into her panties. The caption? "We go together. Now give me a kiss." And just like that, boom. The timeline went full meltdown. People were like, what is even happening right now? Chief Keef kept it low-key and didn't say much publicly. But then cameras caught him pulling up to one of her music video shoots. That move right there just added more fire to the already messy talk swirling around them. Say what you want, but that definitely cranked the drama up even higher. From the jump, Sexyy Red and Chief Keef's vibe been looking like way more than just music. And just when you thought the mess hit max level, boom! Here comes Charleston White crashing in with zero filter. He came out swinging, flat out calling Sexyy Red a 304. You already know what that means. and claimed she's dragging Angel Reese down the wrong path. According to him, Angel used to be locked in, focused on her basketball grind, star athlete vibes all day. But ever since she started popping out with Sexyy Red, things been looking real different. He said the once athletic fits turned into full-on thirst traps, and her whole image been shifting, fast. Charleston wasn't done either. He straight up asked, why gonorrhea? Like, why name a lipstick shade after that? The whole thing is spiraling wild, and people are watching every move. And now it's starting to make a lot more sense why Boosie's been acting the way he is lately.
Why gonorrhea?
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea.
Okay.
And she called me and told me about it. And then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was green. So I'm like, you got no green lip gloss? I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing but play basketball. I ain't the reason why we're just star setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to.
Sources close to him are saying he's been breaking down behind the scenes. And it's not just the endless rumors, it's that footage. Yup, that tape. That's what really sent him over the edge. Before, it was just talk, just speculation. But now, there's actual proof out there. Real reactions, real consequences. And with Sexyy Red's name tangled up in scandal after scandal, linked to everybody and their cousin, Boosie's stress level makes sense now. He's not just watching his name get dragged, he's watching his reputation unravel in real time. And that right there, that's the last thing Boosie, or anyone in his shoes, wants. This whole situation is out of control, no sugarcoating it. Boosie's reputation been hanging on by a thread with all his wild moves, and this just poured gas on an already blazing dumpster fire. You already know he's somewhere wishing he could take back every DM, every link up, every second spent in her orbit, especially now that folks got footage and receipts lining up with the rumors. It ain't just gossip no more. People got timelines. But now it's on you. What do you think is really going down? Were Boosie and Sexyy Red creeping on the low way before the internet caught on? And them STD rumors? Is there some truth behind all that? Or is it just messy industry noise to keep her name buzzing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know y'all got something to say after all this chaos. And yo, don't ghost just yet. If you're rocking with this content, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure those post notifications are all the way on. 'Cause what's coming next? Whew, it's even hotter than this one. Another deep dive's right around the corner. And trust me, you do not want to miss it. See you on the next one.